Listen, it's time to celebrate our weekly Mandela Monday hero. And our heroes today really do cut to the chase. Their approach to the question of what can I do to help is simply just to identify a human need and then solve it. And then they just went ahead and did it. Take a look at this.
Overcoming poverty is not an act of charity, it is an act of justice. And those are the words of our former statesman Nelson Mandela. Certainly the words of a Cape Town-based couple, Hewlin and Linzel de Jager. They've reached out to people living on the street and given them a chance through their organization, the Hewlin Compassion Organization.
The de Jagers realized that nearly half of those at risk on the street in their community were children under the age of 18. These programs had to commit to being there for these kids as long as it took.
You started an NPO with the aim of alleviating the hardships of the most vulnerable people in the community. How did the idea for Hewlin Compassion Center come about?
Before Hewlin and I got married, we come from backgrounds where we were involved in community work within our churches. And when we got married, we decided we needed to do something. So one winter's night, we drove around our area and we just packed in some sandwiches and coffee. And we were just connecting with people that were living on the street. It then became a weekly thing. We started connecting with more people and just started developing relationships with these people. And I think that is what Hewlin Compassion is all about, is that building relationship.
We actually started with a one-by-one campaign, which is geared towards issues around homelessness. And from that, we started to develop extra programs such as reintegrating our young people back with their families. So from that, we also then, with the young people that we could help off the street, we could start an education and skills development program that we're calling now the Passion Squad. Together with that, we have the Compassion Convention, which is aimed at taking large amounts of children, high-risk youth, that is living in extreme poor conditions, and we take them away on camps where we can allow them for their potential to come out, where we can identify the need and actually support them to get to the next level.
In this case, compassion means everything from supplying children with school clothes, toiletries and stationery, to meeting with principals and teachers on the children's behalf, to rebuilding bridges between family members.
They help children that's on streets, struggling and everything, to come to this project and learn what to do and how to help the others. And as like me, I can go, when I'm done with this project, I can go to people and motivate them to say, okay, Hewlin Compassion is very good. They help me also. I'm going to encourage them to come to this project so that they can learn from themselves and feel the experience.
What made me come back is like, I've been there, so I can't just leave something as big as this in my life. So for me, it's like what I have here, it's more than what I have outside there, you see.
What specific skills are you looking to impart to the kids here?
Well, it is very important for us, for them to be able to have life skills. They need to know how to actually function within their community. We take nothing for granted. We can ask any child, do you know how to bake, how to change the tire, how to switch the light bulb? We bring all that into our program because we cannot assume that they get that at home. And so this program caters for everything that we see fit at that stage of their life.
It's just a wow moment for me, because to know that I could have made a difference in someone's life, you know, help them realize what their dreams are and just help them realize what their potential is. For me to know that is just, it's the most rewarding feeling.
The Hewlin Compassion NPO are empowering the most vulnerable children in the most desperate places. If you'd like to support or join their effort, find them here, online and on Facebook.